We knew Sherkston Shores was mainly a residential, seasonal, not really sure, type place. But it did take us 3 years. So this was our fourth year attempt. But it took us, so I guess 4 years, to be able to get in for the type of site that we wanted and needed for our trailer. We obviously want water and sewer and all that kind of stuff. And it fills up super fast. So not third time's the charm, fourth time's the charm, we were able to get in because we have heard such amazing things about this place for years. Unfortunately, in our case, certain things that we had looked forward to and that we had heard about at this place no longer were occurring. And they never updated the website to say as much, but also we found that the website was lacking information as well. So our first visit to a location that we had been looking forward to for years actually ended up being on a really sad and sour note. I'm not saying that we won't come back here. At least now we know what to expect. So we might be back. We're certainly not, dying to get in the very first day that they open reservations for next year. But maybe in 2, 3, 4 years, we'll give it another chance. So some of the things that we were looking forward to here that we were able to do was there is a kayak boat launch, or general boat launch, I should say, which you will see. So we have our kayaks up on the roof of the truck. You just can't see them. But we've got our kayaks, and then they have a normal beach that you can go swim and enjoy there. They've also got the pools, and they have the water slides. And so for us, another campground that we've been to before has water slides very close to a beach. So those are kind of things that we can do elsewhere. For here, what we were looking forward to was the high ropes course and the rock climbing wall, because those are things that we've never seen at a campground. And so we thought that that would be kind of a unique experience. And my kids love doing both of those types of things. So we thought that's great. That's something extra that we can do. Both of those show on the website. Neither one was available. So at some point in this video, you will see my daughter's very sour face because she was looking very forward to those, and they're no longer doing them, nor did they update the website. Another issue that we had, this is the first time ever that there has been a splash pad at a campground with age restrictions. So I could have swore I got a picture of the sign that said that it was 10 and under. It might have been less. Unfortunately, I did not get the photo, so I don't know if I tried to click the button and didn't pay attention. But the website mentions nothing about a splash pad having an age restriction. Again, neither have we ever had that issue. So even if it was to say, ages 6 and under only on the slides, that's fine, but you're not allowed in there at all. If for a child to be able to play around if they were older than that certain age. And I just found that was really not fair. Because if you have this thing available, it should be for everyone and kind of, use it responsibly. But again, we're able to use a splash pad at the other campground we go to that has water slides. So that's just another kind of nail in the coffin for why would we return. We really enjoy a splash pad, including my kids enjoying splash pads. So that was just another kind of turn off for being here. The place is massive, so this is us driving around. We literally have the map. So because we wanted to check out the whole place and see what's around. And so I've kind of got us speeding through, but you can see a lot of these places are seasonal.
Although we're not,
you can rent out a lot. There is quite a few available rentals. There's also quite a few for sale in here. The actual residences. We found out from talking with a few people after the fact that, we were very disappointed in a number of things here. For example, and it's really silly, but apparently if you have a golf cart, stop signs don't apply to you. We almost got hit by a golf cart 4 times on the Saturday before lunch because golf carts don't stop. So we would cross where it said it was, proper crossing, and we'd cross at stop signs, and any golf cart that seemed to go past us or that we'd see ran the stop sign. So I'm very happy that I don't have a toddler with me, because apparently rules of the road don't apply to anybody in a golf cart. And again, another turnoff, because how are you not being a responsible driver at a park where there are plenty of kids around? Anyway, so they do have the 2 pools on site. They do understandably have members only seating in some of the locations around the pool. I have no issues with that. I get it. They're paying special fees. Like, good for them. That doesn't bug me at all. And it also helps, probably give them some quiet time away from everybody that's just in for the weekend and kind of bopping around everywhere. So no worries. They had the tennis courts over there that you can see. I believe there was also pickleball. But we're going to head into the entertainment center here. And as you can see, aerial challenge and climbing wall. We went in to find out, how we pay to go on that or how that gets used. And that's where we found out it's permanently closed. So you can see my daughter is not impressed there, because that was a large pull for us. Like I said, a lot of the stuff this place offers, we get somewhere else. We were coming for the stuff we can't get somewhere else. So this place does have a full bar. Not really something that appeals to us, but if it's something that appeals to you, they had a great little menu, lots of options. See, there's the owners and seasonals. I get it. It's totally fine. So there's the splash pad. Again, I thought I took a picture of the sign, but there is a sign there making it very clear that it's an age limit restriction in that splash pad. Another thing is the food trucks. The food trucks were not at all mentioned on the website, and we happened to mention that to 2 of the food truck owners. I went to one, my husband went to one to get food, so we didn't realize we both had the same discussion. But we said we didn't even see anything on the website about this. Like, this is fantastic. We had no idea. And both of them ended up telling us that the company refuses to put it on their website that the food trucks are there, because they have a restaurant on site that they would rather that you go to. But I don't understand why it can't be both. Nobody is there for one meal, and the food trucks offer different food than what's at their restaurant on site. So if you're going to have the food trucks paying to be there for the season, why not promote them? It's going to ensure that they keep coming back, which is going to ensure that the property keeps getting that money for the food truck rental spaces. So it just seemed very silly. Anyway, they do have a cafe on site. So we were able to get some coffee from there. It's right next to kind of their general store in LCBO. If you are here seasonally, you really don't have to leave. They have quite the community kind of built inside their gated walls. So from that standpoint, it was very cool to see. And it was not a special weekend we were there, but there were fireworks. So we made sure that we popped down. Apparently it's every Saturday night, but don't quote me on that. That's what we've heard. I can't 100% guarantee that. So this was a really nice way to kind of end almost our whole weekend. We left the next morning. But anyway, we might go back, we might not.